Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Anderson Lopez, and today, as you could see in the video description, we're going to be covering a little bit about Azure Landing Zone Accelerator. Actually, I have a very nice playlist that I have done last year. It's been like 3 months ago, and today is 3rd of January of 2026. And then I remember when I was making this series. It's a very good series, by the way, if you didn't watch yet. So that's the sequence of 3 videos that I have done about Azure Landing Zone Accelerator, which I explain everything from the documentation until the full deployment, and then afterwards explaining the results, the post deployment. Okay, and actually I need to make a new laboratory for my own environment, and I need to redeploy all the resources. And I decided, okay, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna redeploy and show to everyone. Okay, but the good thing is, in this video that I have done, the part 2 here, you're gonna see that I have done using Azure GitHub, using GitHub Actions and so on. And today we're gonna make a slight different deployment. We're gonna be using the Azure DevOps. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna actually include this video to the playlist, so it's going to be a very complete playlist about Azure Landing Zone Accelerator. I hope you enjoy, and if you are not a subscriber in the channel, please help me by just hitting the subscribe button. It's gonna motivate me to keep recording videos for you. Okay, and also let's connect. So this is my LinkedIn. So let's connect. So just send me a message there. If you have any question, leave a comment also in the videos, but also feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. And let's exchange ideas. If you have new ideas of video as well, I'm gonna be more than happy to support you on that. Okay, so what happened here? So let's start with the video. Let's start with our implementation. I have all these videos here, right? 3 videos explain the documentation and deployment and post-deployment, right? What we're going to be focused right now is basically the deployment. So rather than show you everything again, we just go directly and deploy with the Azure DevOps. But it's been 3 months, and 3 months that I also don't deploy. Well, not 3 months. It's been like, I'd say 1 month, 3 weeks that I don't deploy it again. But now I'm gonna be doing with Azure DevOps, as I said. So I'm gonna literally start everything from the scratch. Okay. The only one thing that I have done already in advance here, I have created this directory, and then I have included some directories inside. Actually, what I basically did, I just copy and paste everything from the previous project to this directory here. Okay, so let me show you. Let me open in Visual Studio. Then it's gonna make the life easier. Okay, so what I have in this file is basically just directories. So there is nothing here. This directory is going to be created later on. I just wanted to speed up the process and create it, but with the notes here that I have created, you see here, this is going to create all the directories and file to us. So you don't need to be worried about that. I just copy it because here I have instructions that make my life easier and faster to show to everyone. Okay. Inputs, we're gonna get the data for the inputs.ymal, platform and zone as well. That's what we gotta do, and that's it. So that's all about this directory. Okay, don't worry about creating all these files and directory, because when we run these 4 commands here, it's gonna create everything to us here. Okay, everything is in the documentation, and I actually need to go back to the documentation in order to find everything that I need. So let's get started by actually creating the service principal in Azure. Okay, let's go to the portal. Let me just refresh here. Let's go to Enter ID. So if this is your first time, you can I have the shortcut here because I already accessed this resource, but you can also always type here Enter. You're gonna find out the same resource. Okay. You can scroll all the way to the bottom, no, not all the way to the bottom, but you can go to app registration here. Okay, one thing which is important, and you're gonna notice in all my videos, I don't edit all of them. So if something goes wrong, we're gonna together fix everything. If it goes fine, it's perfect. That's a nice way that I find that I actually do my videos. So I prefer to show in a real life scenario. Okay, if you have any if you have any suggestions, recommendations, yeah, feedback about all those videos, what do you think? Leave in the comment below. I'm gonna be more than happy to improve my videos or change the style in case if it's needed. But I like it. That's all you're gonna see at the end. I just hit the stop recording button and I'm gonna publish. That's how it works. So app registration, let's go to new registration. I'm gonna give it a name. I'm gonna give a simple name, app ALZ DevOps, something like that. Okay, Azure DevOps. Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna change everything. I'm just gonna register it. Okay, app ALZ Azure DevOps. If you are looking for naming conventions, you can of course use the Azure abbreviations, this one, and then here you're gonna find abbreviations for all the resources. Okay, so yeah, just use this. There is also the Azure naming too, but that's another topic. I'm not gonna mix topics. Let me close this. We have got our app registration, so let's go and create get the information actually that we actually need. We need the client ID, so let me copy this. This is just notes. You can open inside your directory. Yeah, you can do this inside your directory. You can basically touch and create like a notes.sh or .text, whatever, and then you can use it in your Visual Studio for having the same notes that I have here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy here and paste the client ID. Just gonna give some space here. No, I want this. Yeah. So let's get the tenant. The tenants we can get later on. Let's go and get our secret. Okay, let's generate the secret because it's not generated. So we have here the yeah, I have the tenant ID here. Okay, I thought I could not see from here, but yes, I can. So let me VS Code and let's get the tenant ID. So let's now generate a secret. I go here to secrets. I'm going to new client secret. I'm gonna get app ALZ demo DevOps secret. Very interesting name here. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna make it 365. Put whatever you think. Make sure that this is gonna be available depending on the amount of day you make it available. Okay, so for security standards, make sure it will follow your company best practice. I'm gonna give just like a 90 days. Okay, so let me go and click on add. Important detail, this value here, it's gonna be showed one time. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna copy the secret. By the way, I'm gonna delete all these. So if you're trying to use my client secret, my client ID, my secret, it's not gonna work. Straight after this implementation, I'm gonna delete them. Okay, so I copied here, I pasted it. So if you refresh, you see that will be gone. Okay, so that's unexpected behavior. If you need this information again, you basically gotta need to generate a new secret. Okay, so keep in mind to save this information. You see the value is not there. Oh, it's there, but it's encrypted. Okay, so I've got this. So let's get now the management subscription. Okay, so I go to get the management subscription ID. Okay, Anderson, why you are getting all those informations? So if you wanted to get more detailed information about the whole process, which I was explaining a little bit better, let's say, not a little bit better, but I was going through the documentation piece per piece, part per part, and explain everything. Check my second video. There I explain with more details. Here is basically me doing the same with less explanation, but going directly to the DevOps implementation. Okay. So I just have everything regarding my service principle. Okay, we need to generate the token. Okay, so let's go to the documentation. Let's try to recap. If I remember the Azure DevOps part, So if you go here to the accelerator, you have the phases for your deployment. Don't forget the planning is basically make sure that you plan your implementation. So there is a spreadsheet here that you can put like a checklist of all the configurations. I also explained that in the video part 2. The prerequisites is basically clients and libraries and frameworks that you might need for your deployment. So like PowerShell, Azure CLI, and Git. And then let's go for this. And then you have the next step, which is like a bootstrap. It's like a run everything that you prepared. Bootstrap your environment for the deployment. Okay. So let's go to the prerequisite. We need to grant, that's something that I forgot. We need to grant privilege to our service principal in our, to our subscriptions. Okay, so let me find out here for you if I can find something here. Prerequisite, I think is in Bootstrap. Let me check. Yeah, not in Bootstrap, it's in prerequisite. Okay, so Azure DevOps, it's here. Yeah, so basically what you need to do here, create the service principal, that's what we have done. And create the permissions, is basically make the service principal owner of the subscription. So let's do it. Let's go to, we gotta use the 4 subscriptions: management, security, identity, and connectivity. So each of them is self-explained. I also explained everything in that video, part 2. Okay, so if you have the feeling something is missing the explanation, go direct to the part 2. You're gonna be good with that explanation there. So let's start by giving the management one. So I go here to access control. You go to add a role assignment. So basically doing role assignment. Okay, so if you have done this part already, feel free to speed up the video or just jump to the next part. So I'm gonna make my service principal the owner. I'm gonna select members. I'm gonna app dash. So I have here DevOps. Let's do it. I'm gonna next. I'm gonna make it high privilege. Next, permanent. I'm just gonna leave like this and review and assign. I'm not following any security best practices here. Okay, I just want to show the DevOps implementation. Make sure you synchronize this with your security team because it's gonna be a service principal powerful, which the ownership of a few subscriptions. So let's get this one, security. Let's make the owner. Yes, again, app dash. I'm gonna make this. Oh, yeah, select. Okay, next. I privilege it. Okay. Permanent. Okay, and let's do it. Review and assign. So I have done for management, security. Let's do the same for identity and connectivity. Assignment. Privilege it. Okay, owner. Next. Select member. Here, let's go for it. That's good. High privilege. Next. Permanent. There you go. You need at least to be user administrator in order to be able to grant such privilege. So if you're just contributor, you're not going to be able to do this. So make sure you got this user administrator permission. And of course here I'm the global admin of my own environment. So I'm gonna get this guy, select, next, high privilege, and there you go. Okay, so I've got these four subscriptions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's enough. What we're gonna do now, we're going to our management group, because management group, we gotta create a new management group. You see that I have not this one, not this one. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna delete this one because it's actually something not needed. I just created this for demonstration. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a new management group. So I'm gonna give the name as just refresh this. I'm gonna give the name as Azure ALZ DevOps. ALZ DevOps, yes, ALZ DevOps. That's a very good name. So this is oh, that's the display name. So I'm gonna get the display name, and then the ID is gonna be ALZ DevOps. Very original name. That's gonna be the name. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna have, because you have different ways of deployment, right? You can deploy everything and grant the permission to your service principal directly to the root group, the root tenant, which is I don't recommend. What I'm doing here, I'm just creating another management group, and then I'm gonna move all the subscription related to that landing zone. I'm moving inside this management group that I just created. So let me refresh. It's not showing yet, so let me refresh from here. This takes some time, so let's see. Okay, so let me get out from here and go from here. Yeah, here we go. So now I'm gonna move some subscriptions to this management group. Okay, so so let's go to secure it, move, and let's move. It's going directly to here. Let's go to management, move, and boom. Identity. Yeah, I try to be faster than the refresh, but sometimes it doesn't work. Move, identity, and boom. Let me check if I can do connectivity very quickly. Yeah. So it's updating. We should see soon. Yeah, it's there. 2, 1, 2. If I refresh it, 2, I should see more. It's coming. So while the update is being done, so I'm going to the management group, and let's go to the management group and also grant the privilege. So let's make sure that our service principal is the owner actually of these service of this management group. Okay, so let's go to add role assignment. But Anderson, when you do make the when you assign the owner to your management group, doesn't the subscription get automatically the owner as like how to say enwritten? I don't know how to say that in English, but it's like you get, because you included the permission on the management group, automatically your subscriptions, you're going to become the owner as well. Yeah, that's also the case. So feel free to attach directly to the management group or attach also to the subscriptions. Okay, it's up to you. It sounds like a double work, right? You're doing to the subscription and doing to the management group, but do the way you want. Okay, I forgot about that initially, so but yeah, it's done already. So let's just keep doing like this. I'm going to app dash DevOps. I'm going to here. Okay, selected the members. I'm the owner. High privileged, and then permanent, and review and create. Review and assign. Assign. Okay, should be here. We have got our let me check if, yeah, so everything is there. We have got our 4 subscriptions, which is good. Management, identity, security, and connectivity. 2 is just for like maybe as a playground. So we got everything. We have got we can grant a privilege. Yeah, so let's go now. I think we need to prepare our Azure DevOps. Yeah, so let's go to Azure DevOps, and let's Let me check it out if I can do this. Let me check if I have access here. I don't remember. Oh, I have done a GitHub last time, right? So let me get, no, not here. Let's go directly from here. DevOps. Let me see if I have a view of my organizations. Okay, I have this organization here. Okay, I'm gonna create a new project, okay, specifically for this guy here. Oh, actually, it's not needed. I can go directly to the organization. Let me check. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this guy. I don't need this guy. Let me just go to here, project settings. Delete. I don't need this guy here. Just clean it up. I have this one. I have no clue for what was that, but you just need to access your organization. Okay, so that's the name of my organization, and now that's the thing, because if you check the documentation here, we need to create the token. Okay, and the token that we're gonna include here information. Okay, so let's do it. Project, I'm going to let me find out user settings, I believe. Yes, yeah, personal access token, and let's create a new token. Okay, let's give it a name. There are some suggestions here. New token, let's just follow here, why not, right? Okay, that's the organization. I'm gonna make it for like 90 days, exactly the same as the servicing principle. Okay, it's up to you. That's gonna be a custom, and let's check what is needed. Show all scopes. Show all scopes. Okay, perfect. So let's go and agent pools, read and manage. Read and manage. This is the one. Build, read and execute. Build, read and execute. Okay, check. Code full. Code full, check. Environment, read and manage. Environment, it's just the only one option available. The graph, read the manager, manage. Yeah, a pipeline, resource, use manage, pipeline, where are you? Use manage. Project and team, read, write, manage. Project and team. Oh, I think I skip it. Yeah, read, write, and manage. Okay. Service connection and read and okay. This service connections. This one. Okay. And the last one, variable groups, read, write, and create. Okay, so let's go for it. Yeah, that's, no, it's manage rather than create, right? Yeah, read, create, and manage. Here it's read, create, yeah, that's it. And then I just need to hit create, and that's it. So let's go. Well, yeah. So just copy your code, your token, and let's make it happen. So here we go. I've got this token here. That's good. So now we can export the variables, right? So let me copy here. This is the tenant ID. Client ID. Then I'm gonna get the, oh yeah, I wanted to double check if this is the tenant ID, right? So let's go to portal. Yeah, let's go portal, enter ID, tenant ID. Is it the tenant ID? Yeah, that's the tenant ID. You can close. I'm not sure if you can get it later on, so make sure that you copy it. But I was, oh yeah, I was here. Secret, the tenant ID, okay, subscription. This subscription needs to be the management, okay, where we're gonna place subscription, okay, and the secret is we're gonna place the management resource, which is basically your Terraform files, storage account, and so on. Okay. So let's do the same for here. This is Windows. We're gonna use it because we're gonna use PowerShell in Linux. So it's already populating everything to us. Yeah. So let's do it. I love Visual Studio. That's amazing. Okay. So now that will be the time. If you, I'm gonna leave this link, this repository. Actually, I'm gonna push the repository to the GitHub. And then you can fork it and do your implementation. But this is basically need to include the path of your repo directory. Okay, and I'm talking about this guy here. Here, pwd, this directory here. Okay, just replace it, and that's gonna create everything for you. So you're gonna run this guy. If I run it, you just you're basically not gonna work all of them. Because you already exist, already have it, but you need to run in PowerShell. So pwsh, remember the requirements, you need to install PowerShell. So that's the reason. If you run it, you see some of them is going to complain because it already exists. Okay, nothing to be done here. Make sure that you replace here with yours information. Okay, make sure you replace. So if you want to double check if the path is correct, exists, you can always do this, right? Drink some water. When I speak a lot, I just, I don't know, don't feel good. Okay, so let's go. So following the documentation, so we have prepared, we have got the token, we have granted the privilege. The GitHub instructions is here, but it's in the other video, so you can have a look. This part we have done as well. What is the root access? Oh yeah, that's regarding yeah, to make sure that you do the login. Yeah, okay. In order to successfully deploy, okay, user, okay, to the permission to the root, okay. Let's log in then. AZ login. Let's log in directly to the tenant. Not sure if I'm logged in there. Let me do this. Let me do this. Copy this instruction here. I'm gonna get my tenant. You can just, if you only have one tenant, you can just AZ login. It will be forwarded to there. But I have multiple, so I just want to make sure I go directly to this one. Okay, so I need to copy this guy here. Copy. I need to open this link. Let's go. I'm gonna copy the code. Copy. La 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 la. There you go. This is by just showing you. Okay, I have mod MFA enabled. Let me just enable this. Authentication is done. CLI allowed. Yeah, I think it's done. Let me check. Yeah, so I will select the number 5, which is my management subscription. Okay, even though it's we're gonna set in the configuration file, I like to select the management subscription. If you do AZ account show, I believe, yeah, you gotta see that the management is the one selected. Okay, so this is done. So let's go then to the next phase, which is Bootstrap. Yeah. So Bootstrap, we need to find out the scenario that we want. Okay, so what do you want to deploy? You want to have a multi-region, single region, whatever you want to deploy, you need to make sure that you select it correctly here. Okay. For this implementation, let me check what I'm gonna do. I don't want to spend a lot of resources. So I'm gonna do single region, hub and spoke with Azure Firewall. Yeah. You can use network virtual appliance. Yeah, you can do a lot of nice things. This is bicep, but I don't want bicep. Is this bicep? I'm a bit lost now. Let me check. This is for Linux. Let me check here. Bootstrap, scenarios doc. No, I think this is for yeah, that's for Terraform. So let's go for it. Single region hub and spoke virtual network with Azure. So you have different options. Feel free to go multi-region, which is my recommendation. But here I need. You can only deploy, by the way, just the resource group or the management group. Okay, structure. You're gonna see later on what I mean about that. But let's go to this way. Yeah. So that's what I need. So that's the full hub and spoke implementation here. Let's get, so this is the file. There is a different name. You see here, a hub and spoke vignette TFRs. I'm gonna copy this guy here, and then I'm gonna use this in here. Okay. So so that's what we're gonna do. So let's find now for the inputs.ymal. It seems somewhere here. Let me check. The inputs is basically our configuration. Oh yeah, inputs. Yeah, inputs.ymal, but I cannot find it. Let's find out. Open your inputs. So if it says it's saying to open the inputs, it's because it's somewhere before inputs, not here. Azure DevOps. Okay, bootstrap. Yeah, I don't believe that I'm gonna spend my time looking for these inputs. Open your inputs. Okay, let me check. Maybe it's here. Oh yeah. Maybe in the beginning. So let's check it out. No, nothing here. Prerequisites. Maybe in the prerequisites. No, this we have done already, right? Okay, I don't believe I'm gonna need to read everything here. Right, it should be in Bootstrap then, or maybe in Run. Let me check. No, it should be it was easier. I don't know, something has been updated. Let me do something fun. Let me check here. Open, summarize it, Copilot. Let's see if Copilot can help you with that. Where the inputs? No. Get the name here. I think inputs.ymal is located to download. Might have oh yeah, I love it. Let me copy the link. Let me check if where was it? Oh, not here. No. Wait. Yeah, it's here, but oh yeah. Okay. It's funny because yeah, that's actually what I need, but I don't know why it's not showing in the documentation. I just wanna check. Okay, let me check here what is going on. Why doesn't show in the... Well, I found it already, but I just wanted to understand if I'm missing something. Because I remember, wow, that's never mind then. Well, we have got what we need. Accelerator examples. I can just do the last round here. Let me check. Maybe I missed something. I already got it. I have it here. But let me just check it out here. Include this. Yeah, so accelerator, I'm doing good. Then we have, yeah, we're doing good. Okay, we're doing good. So let me go to next. Yeah, planning. Okay, there is nothing related to inputs here. I'm not gonna waste much more time with this, but I feel frustrated. The previous video I have easily found it, but here right now I can't. I literally can't. Azure DevOps. Yeah, that's such a shame. Such a shame. Bootstrap. Yeah, I found a tree. Open. Okay, for more details, update the following. Yeah, well, since we didn't find it, we didn't find exactly the documentation. Let's just, yeah, use the one we found, which is actually the documentation forwards to this. Okay, but I was expecting to find something in the documentation. Previously I have found that, but since we didn't find here, no problem, we found directly in the repository. Okay, and now we need to fulfill the information for our implementation, for our platform implementation, for our deployment. Okay, so let's get the subscriptions ID. So let's go to notes. So that's why it's important to get the notes, because you're gonna need the subscriptions. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have the subscriptions ID here. Not from all of them. Let me go here, management. Let's go. Management. Good. Now connectivity. Where was it? Inputs. Then connectivity. Oh, connectivity is here. Okay, connectivity is here. Then I'm going to identity. I don't know why I jumped it. My brain was reading connectivity, but was identity. Okay, identity is there. And now just security. Okay. Security. Good. Okay. So now it's the token. So let's get our token. Token. I can copy everything. Token. You can replicate the same token. You can put like a token 2. Not gonna use personal agent, but just fulfill it. Azure organization name. So let's go to our DevOps, and our organization name is this one. Okay. So let's go back and let's add the name here. Use separate repository for templates. Basically here it's going to create the 2 repositories, one for the templates for the pipelines, and the other one with the environment itself. Okay, with your deployments. Okay, Bootstrap application ID. This is in case if you want to have a separate subscription for your Bootstrap information, which is your storage account, your Terraform, and so on. I'm going to place everything in the same subscription as management. So when you have your Terraform, you have your state files, right? So that's the idea. You have a separate subscription just for that. You can do that, but I'm going to place in management. Okay, service name. This is the name that is going to be used for the creation of the resources in your Azure environment. So let's do MGMT. I'm gonna make it DevOps. Okay, I think it's pretty. Just leave as default. Leave it default. The project name. So this project name, remember that we have few projects here in my Azure DevOps. It's gonna be created here automatically to us. So let's go and give it a name as ALZ DevOps demo DevOps. Okay, that's a very nice name. You can put whatever you want. I'm gonna include as this self-agents hosted. Yes, this is no. Let me check what I have included to the previous one. Cat. What is the name of the Z demo class? I think config input. Yeah. For this other one, this is the previous deployment. I have self false. Yeah, that's what I expected. Where was? I wrote no before, but this is actually false. It's true or false on this. It doesn't exist true or no. False. Private networking. How was that? Private. Okay, true. Allow from my IP. Also true. This is like when you create a storage account. You can allow the access to that storage account only from your IP. If you don't do that, when you deploy, it's going to deploy nicely, okay? But after you try to access again or redeploy it, it's gonna fail because it's not going to identify your IP. And here automatically allows, automatically set the configuration to get your IP and allow the access to the storage account in your IP, okay? Via your IP. So if you type my IP address on Google, you're going to find it. Okay, approvals. I'm not going to leave approvals, but if you have approvals on your repository, you could include like the email of the users, which are approvals in your company for approving, because this is going to be a repository pipeline. If it needs approval of someone, so that's here where you place. Okay, branch policy is basically policies for your branch, like it needs a pull request in order to edit something, all this kind of stuff. Okay, this is actually new. Prefix complete start. Okay, prefix. This is actually new. Environment live. This is something new. I'm surprised with that. So let's check. Let's see what it's gonna do. I'm gonna leave like this. I'm curious what is gonna display. Last time there wasn't this, and this now we have. So let me enable the output, and here you need to replace with your output directory. So let's go here. The output is this one. So if you're not sure, exists. Yeah, it exists. You just go where I was here, inputs, and just make sure you update it. Okay, so we have got everything. So we have got demo, configuration, hub, networking. I'm gonna leave as default because this is something new to me, to be honest, and yeah, that's something that I haven't seen. So I'm gonna save it. When I go to here, let me check if there is something. Okay, this is basically the input file for. Okay. Okay, that's good. So apparently we are good to go. We are good to go. So we have done the bootstrap. We have got the scenario that we want. Copy the follow environment notepad and edit name for chosen settings. Let me check if it's updated for. Oh yeah, it's here. Wow, nothing else to be done. It's here, Azure DevOps. Okay, so let's go to run then. Oh no, I need to bootstrap actually first. So to bootstrap the environment, let me check something. I'm having the feeling that I'm missing something. Okay, the token is done. GitHub is also here. Okay, no, not here. I'm not doing anything. Oh yeah, export the environment variable. So let's do it. In my notes, I'm gonna do on Linux. Oh, I'm gonna do on Linux as well. So I'm gonna do on Linux. Okay, just to be safe. Then I'm gonna do on like PowerShell. So let's do it. Okay, all done. So okay, then phase 2 bootstrap. This is actually new to me. I'm not gonna do this for now. Okay, so that's run. What is something is not correct. I like the scenario. Okay. Okay. Bootstrap. Okay, configuration file. Oh, maybe this was here. Okay. Maybe the input was here. Sorry guys, I just need to find, actually I know already what to do. We basically need to run the deploy accelerator, but the documentation basically change it. And I don't know. Oh yeah, it's here, but why it's showing like this? JSON. Okay, if you are unable to install Power BI model, okay. But why is showing like this? Like it was not like this before. Do one thing here. Yeah, so I'm just logging for SSI. Set the subscription in your terminal. Run ALZ model bootstrap environment. Okay, I think basically just the way. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it's working with this. It's working with these environment variables. Okay. Yeah, I don't need these. I just need these to comment here. They just. Yeah, okay. I understand the idea. It's nice, but I'm not gonna do it. So I have all the file ready. I have the comments. So that's the comment we need to run. Okay. We're gonna run with Terraform. Let's do it. Oh, here I'm doing a backend. You don't need this backend, okay? I was testing stuff previously, apparently. No, I think this is just nodes. No, this is actually together. I don't need it. So I only need the deployment accelerator. Then inputs, start additional files, and the output. Okay. I have everything here. We are good. And let's see what's gonna happen. Do I need to get something else? No, I think that's it. I don't need this. So let's run. I'm gonna run this. Check if I need to run any other command before. Apparently not. So let's run it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it bigger here. Then it's gonna be nicer. Check clear. A little bit bigger. Let's check. Paste and double check. And yeah. Let me just make sure that I save it, and yeah, there we go. Let's see what's gonna happen with our environment. Oh yeah, damn. Accelerator, software requirement. Please review what is the issue. What is failing? Okay. ALZ model is not the latest one. Okay, well, I just need to run this guy. So let's do it. Yeah, okay, there was some recent updates to the models itself. Yes, to the models itself. So yeah, okay. Well, apparently it's updated already. Let's run it. So let's see. So now it just validated, everything went fine, the kit installed, all the permissions, the model is on the correct version, and yeah, something say that's already exists. Oh yeah, because we run for the first time, it already created this. Oh no, well, now I need to wait. So where was it? Yeah, so you can just ignore this because already exists, because from my previous deployment, so you can just ignore this for now. If you go to can I ignore or not with an okay, starter locations, yeah, it's getting from here and the .local. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete this. Well, I could delete actually. It should be fine. Should be fine. So let's just wait now. Oh, it failed. Management. Oh, management. Oh, damn. It's because I did wrong. I included management group, the subscription ID, and that's actually the management group ID. It's missing somewhere. Management. Oh yeah, I didn't include the management group ID. So let's go to the. Yeah, you see, that's why I love to make it on live, huh? Because nothing is perfect. Let's get the ID that I miss it. Yes, and let's include to our here. Okay, so this is the parent for my deployment. Okay, if you were deploying the root ID, which I don't recommend, this would be the ID. In our case, this is the one. Okay, so I forgot that. Save. Yeah, should I delete that guy? If I do an experiment, so let's do it. Let me check CD. I'm gonna open a new. Can I do here? Just open new one. Users. And there's some. Oh yeah. Well, I can clean it up. Let's do one thing. Let's share dot. Let's just see if what was the case. Share and share. Let's just run now. I'm gonna clean everything because it looks a huge mess. So what I have done, I have got the ID. Okay, and I have updated here because I forgot. Without this, you're not gonna. Oh yeah, also the regions. I'm gonna deploy it in West Europe. West Europe. Yeah, that's something that I forgot as well. You start location, bootstrap location, West Europe, West Europe. Okay, then you can choose the location you want. Well spotted. So let's run again now, and it should be fine. We shouldn't get any problem. Yeah, for some reason we're. Okay. Oh yeah, because the model, because since I remove it, remember what is the, since I remove it, where is, yeah, under this one. Since I removed it here, you see, I need to reinstall it. So let's install model. This is one of the prerequisites command to run. Huh? It's there. I just jump it because I did it already before. Yeah, I'm gonna clear. I have done it before when I was deploying the previous with GitHub. So now it should be fine. So you see, it's complaining. Yeah, after deploying it, after removing it, I should have removed it again. But okay, no problem. At least we only got one error, which is saying the location, yeah, already exists, which is fine. Just let it go now. It shouldn't be any problem right now. By the way, I have fixed this microphone here. So yeah, I hope the audio quality is better this time, because I saw some of you were complaining about the quality of the audio. So I hope now with this guy here I can bring good quality audio to you. So let's see what was the issue. Let me just get this here. I want to move this one to here. So okay, so yeah, what is going on? Error function call. This shouldn't be a problem. Oh, no file exists. Oh. Okay, this function works only with files that already as part of the configuration code. I think so. Oh yeah, this is bicep. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. Where is getting this bicep classic? Yeah, that's not bicep classic that I want. Let me just check here. This is actually what I need. Let me check here. I think it was here. I saw something before, it was bicep classic. Yeah, but this is not bicep classic. That's the problem, because I got the wrong one. So it's getting bicep classic, but I want Terraform. So let's see if it's here. Okay, hub and spoke. Getting started. Yeah, now we need to find the correct one. It's all about the wrong file that we have got. Okay, custom policies. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, for some reason I'm not finding here. So what I'm gonna do, okay, I'm going to clear. Yeah, I'm here. I'm going to read. Nope. Dash. Yeah. Z. Why demo class was config input. Let me check. Here is Terraform. Okay. I'm gonna change to Terraform. I have no clue why that was like this, but let's change it. Because you have, when you download this file, it's actually you should actually get the correct start model name. Even the start model name is not correct. Oh, it says complete here. I didn't change anything here, right? Let's do it here. Copy, because I just want the platform. Let's update this. If you found this in the documentation, just drop the link, because something something I didn't find it. So here we are doing on freestyle, and let's keep going. So I'm going to here, clear. So it's there, save it, config, input. So it's there, save it, clear. So let's run our file again. Okay. I changed it to Terraform. Okay. Platform link zone. Let's see if this is not gonna be a problem. Let's see. Otherwise, we just change back to complete and see what's gonna be the behavior. It shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, okay, so for some reason it worked, okay, the Terraform part, but I'm just frustrated with this error that I got in the beginning here. These ones, what is it? Yeah, this one, checking, downloading, local share, CNOS, maybe I'm not getting exactly, cannot be found an object. Okay, don't know if something in the file that I have, the formatting of the file, but the Terraform went everything fine. So let's go and let's accept. Let's go for yes. Just the Y should be fine. And then it will basically bootstrap our environment to us. Okay, if you go here to projects, soon we're gonna be able to see our project. Okay, and that's the good thing. Everything is gonna be done for you. You don't have to do anything else. that's very nice. So let's wait a little bit. It shouldn't take long. It should take like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So feel free to speed up the video, or just jump for the next 4 minutes, and then we should be ready with this. So it's applying everything. So let's check here if something is already done. Yeah, we see here that we can see already our project that has been created. Okay, so it's validating everything, checking the role assignments. I'm gonna leave all the links in the video description, so you feel free to follow along. And if you have any question, don't worry, drop me a message. I'm gonna be more than happy to support you on your journey. Okay. And again, do not forget to subscribe the channel. I hope this video here it's a game changer for you, or it bring you any new knowledge. And if so, subscribe. It takes a lot of effort. For example, it's a Saturday. It's almost 2 p.m. and I'm doing such a nice video for everyone here. So yeah, it's there. It's deployed. It's created. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Because I'm still annoyed by this platform landing zone, and I remember in the beginning of the documentation. Let me find a platform. There was such information, some information about different deployment. See here. Oh yeah. So that's the thing. So when it's bicep, that's complete. So when it's Terraform, it's platform landing zone. There you go. So that's what I want. So we are doing good. So you're doing good. So make sure if you are gonna use bicep, is the complete. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. Okay. Yeah. So we did good. Okay, so we did good. So what we gotta do now? So let's check our because here is done. So looks everything went successful. We can refresh here. Let's go to our why is showing under? Oh yeah, now it's showing here. So if we go here to repository, we gotta see different repository, right? We have one for the templates, where we have our pipeline templates stuff, CI/CD, and we have also the libraries with the code as well. So you're gonna find all the details here, okay? And if you follow along the documentation, if you go to run, it basically shows what you need to do on Azure DevOps and on GitHub. And right now it's basically run the pipeline and wait things happen. So let's go to Azure Portal. If you go to the portal, let's go to the subscription management. Let's go to all resources, and we gotta be able to see some resources that has been created. No, this is, oh yeah, this is from the previous class. DevOps, yes, this is from today. This is something else, and these are the one from the previous class. Okay, that's nice. So let's go to one thing. Subscription management, apply. Okay, ALZ DevOps. Remember the name that we set here? ALZ DevOps, basically concatenated here. ALZ DevOps for the state file, for the identity. That's good. So let's keep going. Let's run our deployments. That's all we need to do. Otherwise, the video is gonna be very long. What is basically saying here? So just go to pipelines, click on number 02, Azure Land Design, blah blah blah. So let's go pipelines, number 2, and it says run pipeline. Let me check if there is something else. Run, and that's it. That's it. Run, apply. If you provide apply, okay, we didn't provide an apply. Did we provide apply? No. Then, yeah, we basically need to run, right? So let's go and see what's gonna happen. Let's go to the plan. Oh, yeah, no hosted parallelism. This is, yeah, I need to fulfill this form. That's actually, yeah, a problem because I don't have parallelism on my Azure DevOps. What I need to do, I need to request this form here. If you end up with this problem, yeah, you basically need to request this to Microsoft, and then they're gonna grant you the parallelism, the free parallelism, because this is used for the pipelines. So let me do this. Oh. Whoa. So we will resume this process again in January 13. So I need to check what is going on, how we can do that, because right now I cannot move forward with this. But that being said, that's the way you make such deployment. So if you go after create your bootstrap, you just go to pipelines, select the pipelines, recent, here, go to your project, pipelines, and then run the pipeline. Let me delete this one. That you can just run the pipeline you want to run. So in this case, you can run the pipeline. But I ended up to the problem of parallelism. And I can't request anymore. I don't know what I can do here. So that's another day. As you can see, I have a new clothes on. And as a normal Sunday, today's Sunday by the way, yesterday, the video that you started watch was Saturday. as a normal Sunday, what I like to do is basically start my day by reading the news, checking my YouTube channel insights, watching some YouTube channels, videos, learn some new stuff. Okay, but when I opened my laptop, I saw this message again. I said, okay, yeah, I can't just finalize the video like this. Well, even though everything is done, it's just a matter of wait and run it. But I said, okay, let me make something different and show to everyone. Okay, so that's the first video in the channel that I'm gonna be editing, because I'm gonna just literally just copy and paste this video and then of the previous one, which is what you are watching right now is just one single video, but this is gonna be like a 2-day video. So yeah, what I have done, okay, the first thing, few changes I have done actually. Instead of, so this is my input file, remember the input file we were working on? We made the changes yesterday, we made the change at the beginning from the start model. What I have actually done, I have changed the name, because I said, oh, let me just redeploy everything, right? So I changed the service name, the environment I just kept the same. I have also changed my project name, so I just deleted what I had there, like the project, everything. So I went to my Azure DevOps, I'm going to show later on. I deleted, you don't need to delete because this is going to create a new one. But what I have done here, which is going to be important for you not end up on the same situation as me, is to use self-hosted, okay? Because previously we are not using that. That was false. And this process takes longer for the bootstrap, okay? So it's going to take some time, and I'm going to show you why. But that's a way that you can just use to overcome this problem, let's say. Okay, so I just set as true. And another thing that I have done, I turned it off, the protection plan. DDoS, Ctrl F, DDoS protection, where is it? Oh yeah, so what I have done, I have set the DDoS protection plan to false, okay? So we're not gonna use the DDoS protection. I want to leave this this deployment running for a few laboratories. I'm gonna do a lot of things with monitoring for everyone in the channel. So I don't want to pay for DDoS at the moment. Okay, so that's what I have done. So, and if you go to my repository, well, that's my DevOps, and you go to organization settings. If you go to parallel jobs, you gotta see what you have available. Okay. So for the Microsoft hosted ones, that's what I didn't have. Yeah, so I didn't have any free that I could use. But self-hosted, I can make use of that. So that's what I decided to do. Okay, so turning on the variable, not variable, the parameter here as true, it will make the job for you. It will make the work for you. Okay. If you go to, I already run the bootstrap. Okay, so I already run the bootstrap. I literally just run like a few seconds ago. And then if you go to agents, this is what you're gonna see that is gonna be deployed in your environment. Okay, so this is all that I have destroyed lately before. And this is what you're gonna see. It's gonna create this container registry with some container instance, and that's what you're gonna use for Azure DevOps. Okay. And that's all you basically need to do. Okay, then you just need to make those changes. Feel free to change here as well, because there are some custom policy. So for example, if you go here to management group, if you don't change that, I just didn't want to clean it up, but you can clean it up later on. But if you go to your management group, for example, you go to access control and roles, you're gonna see some custom roles. Okay, let me check here. Yeah, custom roles. You see, some of them, I was making tons of tests, and that's all related to the naming that you are using here. So it's gonna get this ACDMO DevOps, and it's gonna create a custom role. Okay, if you're already using that, when you run the deployment, it's basically fail, because you're gonna say, you already have a custom role, so you need to clean it up. Okay, I just didn't want to waste my time with that, so I changed the name here. That was actually the main reason. Okay, and yeah, and then I basically ran the same command, the my nodes deploy accelerator, and nothing else. Okay, well, yeah, an important thing what I have done, I cleaned it up as well. So I deleted everything that I had under output. Okay, so feel free to delete everything. You can delete from directly from Visual Studio, or you can just go to output here, rm-rf, and then this asterisk, and then it will be it will delete everything. Okay, of course, be careful always when you run with these parameters here. That's pretty dangerous. So yeah, be safe when you run that. If you're not sure, do not use this parameter here. This is to force the deletion. Okay. Okay, so now it's time to just run our pipeline. So I go to my DevOps project. You gotta see that the repositories are there, the templates and the project itself. Yeah, the both of them are here. Yeah, let's go to pipelines and let's run. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's run, and then I'm gonna show you later what I want to share with you as well. Run pipeline, apply, and there you go. Everything should be fine for now. So let's go to the plan. So let's yeah. So let's just wait a little bit. So basically what you're gonna do is gonna use our agents, because now we have our self-hosted agents for our Azure DevOps. Okay, and everything is done for you. You don't need to deploy these manually and set all the configurations, because the Landing Zone Accelerator does everything for you. Okay, let's check it out. So yeah, it basically started. So now it's gonna do the whole deployment process. It's gonna take long because, you know, Azure Firewall, virtual network gateway, it takes some time, but that's basically what you need to do. Okay. One thing that is nice that I wanted to show you, I'm gonna just leave this pipeline running, is regarding the input file. So I managed to find it. I'm gonna share you with the link. Okay, you basically was just following the links here till the end, and then you're gonna end up finding the links for the input files. So at the end is exactly the one that we saw before, which is this one. But I said we might have something in the pipeline or in the documentation, because I remember we had that, but they moved it somewhere else, which is here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave all the links for you, and if you have any question, just feel free to drop me a message. I'm gonna be more than happy to support you on that and see how you are doing your progress with your landing zone. And yeah, that being said, I don't have, oh yeah, this is also something I'm gonna share. That's the documentation for you to turn off stuff. So if you need to turn off the DOS, if you wanna turn off a Bastion host, if you wanna turn off whatever. So these are some instructions that you can basically follow along in order to turn off some resources. Okay. For learning purpose, I do recommend you turn off, because yeah, you're gonna spend some money, but for production, I would recommend you keep it. Okay. Keep in mind of the codes, validate internally with the team. But yeah, that's it, all that I have to share. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and yeah, keep watching the channel as well. There are a lot of new things coming for this year of 26. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, have a blessed year. Bye bye.